Another beautiful day in Antioch, California, 81 degrees Fahrenheit with a light breeze blowing on by. And what did me and Joe think was the perfect way to cool off? That's right, hot coffee.
Heck yeah, brother.
Makes me want to shout.
Hallelujah. Oh. You know, actually, they drink hot drinks in Japan to cool off in the summer. And in the winter, they eat, like, ice cream and stuff.
That seems backwards.
It's Japan.
Well, you know what? They might be a little bit messed up after we nuked them.
Twice. We should nuke them again just in case they thought we were sorry.
I saw a Japanese guy looking at our boats a little weird, and I was like, hey.
Nuh-uh.
Don't forget, we have the power of the sun.
We have the power of God and anime on our side.
Alright, what's this thing we're doing?
Okay, so I am stealing again from...
Oh, I love stealing.
I'm stealing from a YouTuber again. This is the fourth time I've done this.
Hey,
and I'm not going to mention...
Wait, if you don't say we stole it, then technically...
I'm not going to mention who did
original.
it. I'm not going to mention who I'm stealing from.
Your phone is almost dead.
It is. It's fine. It's at 19%. We'll stop when it says 10%. So this game is called Nah, I'd Win. So it's going to be a little tricky because you and I aren't riffing off of each other with this. So how it's going to work, I'm going to present to you with a scenario.
Okay.
And you have to tell me exactly what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll the dice.
Okay.
Do I have access to dice on this? Campaign. Okay. I have to figure out how to download a D20. So I'm going to roll I'm going to roll a D20. And let me actually download this app real quick. We're recording on my phone again, and I'm downloading apps on my phone. So you're going to hear a little tap, tap, tappity. Wow, that downloaded in 2 seconds. So I'm going to roll a D20. If you get a nat 20, which means I roll a 20, on your first move, that's it. Like, that's how you win the fight. This might be a scrapped episode because I don't know how this is going to work. But if you don't, you have to try a second time. And you have to repeat everything that you did the first time.
I have a D20.
I have a D20 as well. Okay, so, start it off. You're a mouse.
I roll an 8.
So you are a mouse.
Okay, I'm a mouse.
And you are in like this gladiator arena. And if you know what this idea is from, this is basically the first scenario.
Gladiator arena of mice or of
no,
men?
like kind of like the Roman Colosseum. I understood what you did. So you're basically in the Colosseum, and on the other side of the Colosseum is a big cat. You have to beat the cat. What's your first move?
The first move is, since I can grow it back, I take off a piece of my tail.
Can mice grow back their tails?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's why they can drop them.
Okay.
I take off a piece of my tail, and I throw it as far away from me as possible to create a scent diversion. The cat now has to...
Keep in mind, you have to repeat all this later. As how many rolls as it takes.
Okay.
You cannot write it down.
I can't write it down?
You can't write it down.
Oh,
You gotta.
gosh.
That's
Okay.
part of the game.
So I cut off part of my tail. I throw it as far away as I can in order to create 2 separate scents. So now the cat's confused.
Okay.
Do I keep on going?
Is that how you defeat the cat?
That's part of it.
Yeah, you have to defeat the cat using that somehow.
So the cat then goes towards my tail that I've thrown, and I run up on the cat because it just chased the scent instead of chasing what it saw with its eyes. So I run up, I jump on the cat, on the back of the cat, run up, and I poke its eyes with my hands. Now it's blind.
Okay.
I then take my blood.
You have to repeat all of this.
I got you. I now take my blood eye-stained hands and shove it in the cat's nose. The cat's going nuts at this point, flipping around to the point where it's scratching itself, trying to get me off, but I'm no longer on it. And now, the cat has mauled itself to the point where it's bled out. And that's how I defeat the cat.
Okay. Rolling a d20. You got an 18. You did not succeed, but...
Wait, but that's high.
No, okay, so...
I rolled a 2 myself.
No, okay, so this is the fun part. Now, for your next move, you have to roll a 19. And the more moves you make, it goes down. Yeah, this is the fun part.
Wait, okay, so I'm dead now?
Yeah, you did all that, and the cat, right before it bled out, it found your throat and slit it, and you're dead.
Okay. And I just revive or something, and now I have to fight another cat?
You basically revive right before you die. Like, at that point.
I'm confused now.
Okay, so up till now, because it reset, you cut off your tail for a scent diversion.
So all that stuff has still
all
happened.
That stuff still happened up till the point you died.
Now that I get it, I understand why you didn't want me to do that.
Yeah, because now you have to.
Okay, now I have to.
We're not gonna make you repeat all that though. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so I rip up part of my tail. I throw it. I go behind the cat, jump on its back because it's distracted by my tail. I stab its eyes with my hands.
So it doesn't have eyes.
And now I use that to cover up its nose. It's flailing around. It's mauling itself, and it slits my throat. I revive, and now that it's still kind of mauled and it's not bleeding out anymore because its wounds have, for whatever reason, quickly healed up.
I grew new eyes too, because why not?
I decide to find this twig that somebody threw in, and I take it and I stab the cat in the rear end. And it dies of explosive diarrhea. Roll the 19, brother.
7. Okay, so you stab.
Okay, so I take my part of the tail, I throw it as far away from me as I can. Cat gets distracted. I jump up behind the cat, stab its eyes, take that and rub it in its nose. It's flailing about, it's mauling itself, it slits my throat, I rejuvenate, and then I take a stick that somebody threw because now its wounds are healed. I take it, I stick it up in its butt. It has the explosive diarrhea, but the explosive diarrhea covers me and suffocates me. I revive.
Covered in diarrhea.
Covered in diarrhea. And now the scent is actually making the cat so sick that it's just throwing up everything, and it dies from losing too much fluid by throwing up. Roll the 18,
You have to roll an 18. 3!
Hold on, let me roll. 16. Dang it. Okay.
Keep in mind, you have to come up with a scenario for me next. That's how we're going to do this.
Okay. I take my tail, I cut part of it off, I throw it. This is the worst game of Simon Says. The cat gets distracted, runs for the tail. I jump on its back, stab its eyes, rub that in its nose. It's flailing about. It cuts itself up, bleeds out almost, but it slices me instead. I die, rejuvenate. It is now healed from that, and I find a stick. I take it, shove it up its butt, and it has explosive diarrhea, which covers me and kills me. I rejuvenate, smelling like the diarrhea is so bad that it throws up and loses too much fluid, but now, for whatever reason, someone used a splash potion of healing on that thing. It's fully revived. But someone tossed me a splash poison so I could toss it at the cat, which I do, and it stabs the cat, all the glass shards, and it's died of poison. Roll the 17, brother.
Hey! You killed the cat! Congratulations!
Oh, good Lord. Now it's starting to get hard, I'm not gonna lie.
So the podcast that originally did this idea, it had 3 people, and 2 people were going back and forth, and they had to repeat everything that the other said, too. The longest story was, I think, in the last one that they had done, it was like a pig that was trying to escape from a farmer, and somehow the pig got out of the cage, ran the farmer over with a tractor, and burned the house down, somehow. All right.
Okay.
You have to come up with something for me now.
You're a mouse. I'm going to go with the mouse one because I have one that kind of popped up. There's a mouse trap. You're trying to get the cheese.
Okay.
Every time you don't have a successful roll, a different trap takes you out. Not necessarily like a mouse
that makes
trap,
sense.
but
That makes sense.
Or like a flamethrower, something like that. You know, I gave you some ideas.
Okay.
And I will use my dice roller.
Okay, you're going to use your dice. Okay. First thing I do is I take that stick that I mysteriously found that kind of smells like cat poop for some reason, and I'm gonna use it to activate. It's a classic mousetrap, right? Like, you know, the
classic mousetrap.
Okay, yeah.
Everything else is not classic.
I use it to snap the trap, and I eat the cheese, and I die happy, or not die.
You rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, I guess the stick came up and stabbed me in the throat. Are you rolling before I say anything? That's not how it works. I'm not
telling you what happened.
That's not how it worked. Okay, well, how did I... Okay, so next, I snapped the mousetrap with a twig that I found that mysteriously smells like cat poop for some reason. I'm not quite sure. I hit the trap. It snaps the stick in half, and the cat poop covered stick flings up towards me, but I dodge it because I'm a boss. And it gets stuck in the wall behind me. And what do I do next? I think I just grabbed the cheese because I dodged it. I think that's my move, the dodge.
Okay, you grab the cheese, and lo and behold, the mousetrap just snaps you in half.
So it's a double whammy mousetrap.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Trebuchet from a mile away has gone off just in time in order to stab you in the heart.
Okay.
Okay, go again. I won't roll it this time.
Okay. So, I see the cheese on the mousetrap.
Okay, I see how it works. I make up the scenario that kills you if you
Yes,
fail.
yes.
Okay.
I was letting you do it because you were more creative with it.
I love death.
Yeah, we know.
Speaking of mom, hi mom.
I'll send this to her. Don't worry, she's in my
Don't worry, she won't listen to it.
Okay, so I see a mousetrap. Cheese. Hey, there's this cat poop covered stick. So I use it to activate the trap, but the stick snaps in half and goes towards my throat. Oh no. I duck because I'm a boss. It sticks in the back of the wall. I hear a sound with my little mousy ears, and I feel the presence of a very large sharp stick coming towards me. I do a triple backflip because apparently I'm Spider Mouse. Dodge the arrow or whatever the heck a trebuchet shoots, I don't know, and it stabs the cheese. And I'm just like, ooh, cheese. And I use my little mousy hands to lift the cheese through the hoop of the hole of the trebuchet arrow thingy, and I eat the cheese like a little fat mouse.
Congratulations.
I got the cheese!
This is actually kind of fun. I actually like this game.
Welcome to D&D, my friend.
This would be a great group game of just, like, riffing off of each other to make a story happen.
That would be great. Okay, buddy. Here we go. You are a fly.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just stealing all of these.
Let's get away from
the pot. Oh.
What just happened?
My dad tried to lock us out, pretending to lock us out.
Your dad's not even...
He is.
Oh, I see him. That's crazy. I couldn't see him for a second.
So you're a fly.
Let's stay away from poo this time.
Yeah, you better. This is you. You're the one that did the poo in the first place.
I know, but then you did it too, and I was just like, You got too much crap on this podcast.
So you're a fly.
Okay.
And a frog shoots its tongue out at you. What do you do?
I pull out my fly samurai sword and cut off its tongue.
Okay. Does that... Well, I guess that escape... Your goal is just to escape at this point, okay? Yeah. You got a 15. That failed.
Okay, so I missed the frog's tongue, and it smacks me in the face. I am almost stuck, except I rub my hands together real fast like flies do when they look like they're menacingly planning something. And the friction actually gets me out of the frog's mouth. Or tongue. Roll.
Okay. You got a 13.
Okay, so the frog's tongue flings at me. I pull out my little fly samurai sword, go to cut it. It does nothing, and I get stuck to the tongue.
Your sword breaks.
I use the friction of my hands, and it doesn't work. So what I do is I end up just flapping my wings at supersonic speed because I'm a fly ninja, a fly samurai actually, flapping them at supersonic speed. And what it does is it tickles the frog, and so the frog gets a little confused and lets go, and I'm free.
At this point, you're in the frog's mouth, too.
No, not yet. I'm still, like, it's all in slow-mo.
6.
Yikes. Okay.
I got lucky.
So, the frog shoots its tongue at me. I pull out my little samurai fly sword, whack it, does nothing. Rub my hands together for friction, does nothing. Flap my wings at supersonic speed, it does nothing. I am now halfway to the frog's mouth. In a desperate attempt, I call out for help, and a swarm of other flies comes and lifts up the frog to attempt to scare it and let it let go of me. Roll the dice. I need a 17.
So what happened? No. What happened is the flies saw you and they're like, "Not freaking Jeff again," and they fly away. Not this guy.
Right, so
the little fly that cried frog.
It does nothing. I rub my hands together to create friction and get myself out. Does nothing. Supersonic fly wing speed does nothing. I call for my friends. They come betray me. I am now rapidly approaching the frog's mouth. I am about an inch away from the mouth of this frog, and in a desperate attempt to try to escape, I start blowing bubbles. Tiny little bubbles that are filled with acid.
Oh, yeah, acid.
To burn the tongue away and let me loose. Roll the dice.
You're the little fly that yelled frog. That's why your friends abandoned you. What did you need?
16.
You got it 16!
Thank God.
You escaped the frog. It now has a mouth full of acid, and it's very unhappy, but, you know, you
That
can't
was
have
good
your
coffee.
fly and eat it, too.
You know, people don't understand. You just can't cheat on someone. Like, you can't have your Kate and Edith, too.
Dr. Seuss did.
One fish, two fish.
Dead fish,
Old
new
miss,
fish.
new miss.
Okay, give me a scenario.
All right. You're you.
Oh, no.
You have hopped inside of a time-traveling machine, and you went to travel back to the 1970s because you really wanted to be a hippie. But you accidentally punched in the numbers wrong, and now you're in 1970 BC.
Dinosaur?
I gotta figure that out real quick. I don't think so.
Wait, no, 1970 BC. Goodness.
What was going on?
Wasn't that the Roman Empire?
In 1970 BC. Bro, Roman Empire was going on at 0. A time period that predates recorded history with any certainty. Okay.
Oh.
Can you get a skillet out for Grandma?
Yeah! Let me
Grandma's
pause.
on the podcast.
Grandma's on the podcast!
Oh,
Hi, Sophia.
I gotta put her out.
Let me go get your skillet real quick, Grandma.
It's going in. Did you just drop a leaf, Joe?
And go pee-pee. Be a good girl.
I gotta find a different year, Joe.
You want a little one, Grandma?
Let me see how little is little.
Chef, let's go.
970 AD. What was going on? Oh, excuse me. Okay, the Byzantine Empire.
There you go, Grandma. I have one out for you.
Okay, so 970 AD.
970.
That's the year. What's going on? The Byzantine Empire. John I was focused on military campaigns, notably against the Rus in the Balkans, the Holy Roman Empire, Kievan Rus, Sviatoslav of Rus, so probably Russia, was actively expanding his empire. Sweden. Eric the Victorious became the first documented king of Sweden. Let's see. Okay, Lake Moshu.
Now, where did he put that lettuce?
Okay, I got it. 970 AD at Lake Moshu during the volcanic eruption.
So I'm outrunning a volcano.
So you time travel back to 970 AD, right before the volcano erupts, and you don't just outrun it, you have to save the village.
What time machine am I using? Because I have an idea right now. Is it
Just-
any time machine I want?
It's just, it only fits you, and it only transports you.
No TARDIS. Dang it. Oh, man.
What'd you call me?
You heard me.
You call me a retardist?
So, okay. So what I do is I activate the remote function on the time machine, and I send one person at a time to a random time period that I'm sure that they'll probably survive in. But I have it come back the exact second it leaves, so that it's as if it never left. And I'm just it looks like I'm just shoving people into it, and they're just disappearing. I rolled a 2, didn't I?
You rolled an 8.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
Alright, now you need a 19 for this next
Okay,
one.
so the volcano came and destroyed my time machine. So I start doing that, realize this isn't gonna work. So I jump in my time machine and I go to the future where we have technology that can stop lava, and it's just called a water bucket. And
Wait, what stopped you the first time the volcano destroyed it?
the volcano destroyed the time machine. 'Cause
Well, then
I
you
didn't-
wouldn't be able to do anything.
Oh, shoot.
So you gotta restart that.
Okay.
Well, actually, here, I'll figure out a way to stop you. So you try doing that. However, you get stopped by intergalactic time-traveling law enforcement. They tell you that you can't do that because it's too many jumps within a specific set time frame of time.
Okay, so
Okay.
the Lightspeed Patrol, Highway Patrol comes and says, no, no, no. And so
LSHP.
LSHP.
Lightspeed Highway Patrol.
So instead, I go to the future, grab a water bucket that's suspiciously pixelated, and I throw it at the lava to turn all of it into obsidian.
So the technology actually didn't exist for you to take that lava bucket, or
No,
water bucket.
No, let me keep
No,
the
you
water
rolled
bucket.
a 2.
I have an idea.
No, you rolled a 2. I'm canceling this out.
Okay.
It existed there, but because of the laws set in place, it actually canceled out its usefulness as soon as you went back. So you have to find something else now. You need an 18 now.
Okay, so lava. So I find so the water bucket just mysteriously disappears out of my inventory because of a glitch. A bug in the game code, if you will. And so I'm like, crap, this isn't gonna work. So what I do, and I realize I forgot to mention everything I did previously, but that's fine.
It's fine, I remember it.
Okay, so what I do is I go to the nearest farm and I grab a bunch of chickens and I make a wall of chickens in front of the lava so that it cooks them so they harden and stop the lava from flowing into the village.
Somehow this works. I rolled an 18 for that. No, copyright, we can't get canceled. Bro. Shove them in one at a time. Intergalactic law says no. Alright, I'm gonna go to the future and grab a Minecraft water bucket.
MLG water glitch.
MLG water glitch it. Nope, disappears. And then the chicken thing. That's crazy.
The chicken thing? Oh, we got time for one more for you, because yours take longer for some reason.
Give me a scenario.
You are...
Black.
You are an intergalactic CHP officer.
Got the guy who stopped time travel?
You're an intergalactic police officer. And you just got off of your shift, and it's been a really weird day because some guy stopped a volcanic eruption with chickens somehow. And you get home. And you get home, and there's a note on your refrigerator that says, "I have your wife." And you look in the back door, and you see a guy carrying a suspiciously wife-shaped bag. What do you do?
Get real confused because I don't have a wife.
No, you're the police officer. You have a wife.
No. Trust me, this will make it funnier if it doesn't roll a 20.
Oh,
roll
gosh.
Roll your dice.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do that. 16?
All right. So, I realize I don't have a wife, but then also realize that my captain is in the room next door.
Oh, no.
And it's his wife.
Are you in the wrong room?
No, the house next door.
Oh.
And it's his wife. He went to the wrong house.
So do you call after him like, hey,
I can't call him because he's in an intergalactic meeting 30 years
No,
ahead
you
of
call
our
the
time.
you call the kidnapper.
No. So I take my sniper and I aim and I shoot him.
Okay.
All right, so
your sniper rifle it misses entirely and kills the captain's cat.
He whips out the PUBG frying pan and deflects my bullet
into the neighbor's cat.
Oh, the neighbor's cat's dead now? Oh, goodness. All right, so at this point, I jump out and I start riding my hover boots after him. And I tackle him.
You tackle him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you failed
After
tackling him?
I tackle him with my hover boots, I miss, and he actually dodges until I hit a tree. But after I hit the tree, it causes such an aftershock because my armor absorbed the hit, and my hover boots propel me so fast that it actually cracks the ground and trips him up to where he drops the wife and tosses her aside, and he's now stuck in the ground.
So he's in the face up or face down?
Roll and determine that.
16. You needed a 17.
Dang it. He's face down, but he lands on his hands and is able to pry his legs free and then continues running. I redirect my hover boots and I go up right behind him, and instead of tackling him, I shift my weight to where my feet are now at his back, and I let out a charged boom to where he is now vaporized.
So you vaporized the kidnapper, and it worked. That man is dead. He left behind a sock puppet and 3 dogs.
And also 14 children that he adopted that now no longer have a father or any other means of support, and they're going to get lost in the system.
And one of them...
One of them later will come and avenge him.
And one of them learned how to set up elaborate traps for mice. That's a callback.
That's a callback to 20 minutes ago.
That was great. That was a lot of fun. We should do this again. I have an idea, if I can set it up, to do like a single-player D&D campaign for this. I feel like that'd be fun. Would that be fun?
I want to do a D&D with just me and you and see how that works. But is there a way to get a dungeon master online for us? Like an AI dungeon master or something?
Possibly.
Let's check it out.
We can look into that.
Until next time, folks.
Tune in next week when I make Lucas violate intergalactic law by shoving chickens into a time machine.
It's not suspicious at all.